Oh, you know what? It's not the last mission. We still have to do detritus disposal. Okay, well, you know, in that case, let me think about this. I thought we were done. We could be done if we really wanted to be, but I think we'll keep going. In that case, you know what? Give me buildings. Yeah, give me buildings immune. I'll drop down to 2 health for the next couple of missions. But yeah, let's make sure we do this last mission because, you know, it's what we're here for after all. Defend the power plants, kill 7 enemies. That's going to be hard. Kill 7 enemies, protect the clinic. Also tough because killing enemies is kind of tough for us to do in general. But at least if we go here, we don't have to worry about that extra elite hornet on the mission. This will be fine. Let's give it a shot. 2 hornets, a centipede, and a blobber. We want the blobber to attack specific tiles, and we want the centipede to ideally attack down this line. So I think we're going to try to get the enemies to attack us right here. Yeah, and I'll even do it like this, just so that the mirror mech can attack straight. We have a lot of movement on the Aegis mech. The ice mech is exactly where we want him. So hopefully we can get in there and save everything on turn 1. We do deal a lot of damage, which is of a benefit for us. We got a lot of things that deal damage right now. Okay, can we just take a shot? Doesn't quite kill anything, but it comes awful close. I suppose I could just flip you. You'll do 2 damage to your friend. Not quite enough to get the kill, though. I'm also trying to think, if we... Defensive shrapnel. It'll push the Hornet into a position where it's gonna be taking damage from the bomb, but we are still in a position where we're taking damage from the bomb, so we gotta be very careful about that. Could just come in here and do a freeze, or we could take a shot. Oh, I really like that. Except we'll die if I take the shot with the mirror mech because the blobber is gonna hit us and we'll take 1 damage. But I still like this. Gets us kills. What about this? That's way better. But then we still have 2 hornets to deal with that are attacking buildings. We gotta deal with the hornets. You attack first. I think we're gonna have to not block spawns. As much as I like that turn. Yeah, the first thing we have to deal with is these enemies, so we're gonna have to... We're gonna have to block the spawns, or we're gonna have to kill the enemies. So like if we take the shot, you can hurt the alpha hornet if we flip this hornet first. So flip the hornet, shoot you, you'll attack your hornet friend and kill him and do 2 damage to me, which is not a problem. The bomb will go off after it gets shot, so the goop will land here. So the bomb is actually not even gonna go off at this point. And then we have 1 more action. We could freeze the blobber, or we could just do 3 damage to the blobber. I do like this move though, because it actually does save the building from this hornet, because the hornet teleports. And then what do we do? Take the shot. Hornet teleports. Ah, if the hornet teleports, if we do this, the centipede hits the hornet, which hits a building. So we have to move out of the way first so that we don't destroy the blob. We want the blob to live so that the blob takes the shot. Okay, and then what else do we do? How else do we resolve this? You could come down here and shoot, no, this hornet's gonna move. You could come here and shoot this guy, which is not a problem. And then we could just like punch him to flip him. I would like to kill... You know, I actually do like that, because then we can kill this enemy, so that there's no blob next turn. So it's that and that. We can kill the blob by doing this, but then you have to move here first. I like it. We do take a little bit of damage, but it buys us time to focus on these enemies and kill them by next turn. And we only kill one of them, but we wound the other ones to the point where they will be easy to kill. I still like it. So you've teleported. You're dead. You're not hitting a building anymore. You're gonna kill the blob. You're gonna have full HP. You're gonna have 1 HP, and you're at 2 HP. We can save the buildings next turn. Oh, there's gonna be another enemy spawning though. We can get kills in the future. I like that turn. Hopefully we can get the enemies to attack each other a little bit more. There's another hornet, which sucks. At least we can move out of the way here, so we only have to deal with 3 enemies. You're easy to kill. If I move here, will it teleport both units? It will, that's cool. You know what I like? I like this. Block a spawn and hit a unit, but you only have 1 HP. You're easy to kill. You also have to go though. It's like, what if we go here? You'll hit your friend for 2, and then your friend will kill you, and then all we gotta do is worry about that enemy. I really like this move. But I really want to also move the mirror mech first. Here's the reason why I like this move so much, is that if we shoot the hornet onto the blue teleporter so that they go here, this hornet will do 2 damage to this hornet will do 2 damage to this hornet, killing it. So this hornet will be wounded. We can shoot here just to wound this hornet and push him out of the way of attacking a building, and then all we have to do with the Aegis mech, if we want, is just block a spawn. That's it. That seems pretty good. This will kill 2 units, and then 1 more will spawn next turn. I really like that. You move there, you move there, you move. You can move anywhere. This is fine. You have a lot of movement, so you can go wherever you want. You're dead. You're teleported. You're not hitting a building. You're gonna kill your friend, and then you're gonna wound your friend. I really like that. You can repair. End turn. Singwine Penguin, welcome, and thank you for the raid, and hello everybody. Welcome to Into the Breach. I forgot the name of the game for a second. That's okay. End turn. Okay, give me a second here. My Twitch window was incorrect. Now it's correct. What's going on? 2 HP, 1 HP, a centipede. If we step aside, the centipede is not doing anything. But if I just run up here and smack you, the enemy that's spawning will be acidified. I kind of like that. We have 2 hornets, easy to kill. We have, you know, units that have attacks, so I think we will just flip you. Well, if we're gonna block a spawn, we should block this one. Yeah. Block this spawn, flip you, acidification doesn't matter, attack there, shoot there, flip you, enemy spawn will be acidified. I like it. And we have to get kills, which is why I'm not really freezing anything. But you have 2 HP, the enemy will be acidified, and then this enemy is gonna have whatever. We actually have a lot of damage output right now. We have 3 damage on the Aegis mech, 3 damage on the Yanis mech. Is it Yanis or Janus? I don't know. Is it a soft or a hard J? And then we have 3 damage on the Ice mech's artillery shot. So we actually have quite a lot of damage output. Can you friendly fire? Sad Envy, you can definitely friendly fire yourself. In fact, I have gotten close to killing myself multiple times. If anyone who's played Into the Breach knows, friendly fire is dangerous. Okay. They're just shooting me, which is beautiful. You're super easy to kill. You're super easy to kill. You, I don't even know if I can kill you, but everything else is fine. There's 7 kills. You know what? I can definitely kill you. There you go. End turn. Fantastic. Mission complete. Okay. No reactor core though. Defend the disposal unit. Oh, the disposal unit mission is so easy. I love it. How am I on +2 health on the ice mech? So far it hasn't really been a problem. You never know though. But I like this mission. All we have to do is destroy a few mountains, and we can destroy all the mountains with 2 shots, which means that we have 2 shots to destroy enemy units. It's beautiful. Now, there's a lot of enemy units, but still. We need to try to get them all locked in though, so let's try to get them all grouped up here. Where's the blob? You know, it doesn't matter where the blob's gonna land because we're probably just going to ice it with a disposal unit. So maybe right here? Maybe right here? Or right here. Oh, we can kill 4 units. There's also no enemy spawning. We can kill 4 units if we go right here. Oh, I like it. The only problem is the blobber bomb that we gotta deal with. Can I... Now we gotta do it like this. If we attack here with the disposal unit, it frees 2 of my mechs to actually make attacks. And I think we need that. So we're going to have to like freeze the blobber bomb, which is like not that big of a problem. I really do think that this is your opening move though, right here. Oh my god, it gets so much experience that we don't need, but it does what we needed to do. Three damage. Yep. Kill you. Well, I guess we could flip you. Or we could jump into this square which pushes you into the mountain. That's actually probably the better call. Because we can push you out of the way and then freeze the Hornet. How can I do this? You know, actually, I was gonna say, how can I do this in breaking myself out of the ice? Who cares? There's not gonna be any units on the next turn. Next turn, I will freely take a moment and manually dispose of myself from the ice. You know what? Just shoot him. There you go. End turn. And remember, we don't need to kill anything if we can't. Now, there are going to be 4 enemies spawning on this turn because we killed so many on the previous turn. That is the problem there. But at least we do have Good movement. So we can get to the spawns. We good? We're good. And we get a reactor core from this. Where's that reactor core gonna go? Health. Health on the mech. We need that. We need that to live! Which is true, we do. I can flip you pretty easily. Honestly, I kind of want to just dunk you. Actually, I'm not even gonna flip you, I'm just gonna ice you. Don't forget, you're here forever. I guess we could have done that differently. Instead of taking the shot, we could have done the leap. Would have accomplished the same thing. You're both attacking the building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, luckily for me, you're all dead! You know what? Stay in the ice. Never mind, I lied. I love having the disposal unit. Terraformer 2, but this one is a little bit more fun. Ah, there we go. Now, you freaking desperately need that health. I don't think we really need to worry about the scrap heap. It's a little too hectic. Kill 7 enemies is a little tough. There's so many kill 7 enemies though, but I think we'll go here. Conveyor belts. Although dunking people is gonna be kind of nice. Could allow us to get to 7 kills relatively easily, but I'd still rather block Vec from spawning. That's gonna be easier. It's a bomb. 1, 2, 3. You will move if you go there, but I can still hit you anyways. Everything else is fine. A blob here means that I can just move out of the way, unless you're frozen. That's a good point. If you're frozen, I can't move you. Hold up. Hold up. I don't want you to be frozen too. Try like this. I worry about the, well, no, because the blob doesn't web. Yeah, we didn't need to do it like this. We could have moved. I forgot that the blob didn't web. It's not a spider, it's a blobber. Yeah, now, you know, we got to deal with that nonsense. Yeah, that was a misplay, a misposition, let's say. We can still deal with it, and if we deal with it by pushing like the scarab over, then you know it'll kill the blob for me. But that was still like absolutely the wrong call. Conveyor belt straight to acid. Hopefully we can utilize that to our advantage. I'd rather not be acidified. Can we use defensive shrapnel? Not really. Yeah, I mean, I think what we want to do is, you know what? We can block a spawn and accomplish a goal here. So that'll save the building, because the scarab will kill the bomb. Block a spawn. We can do some freezing next turn. Here, we can just... Oh my god, actually, this is so much better. This is a better move. Leap. You hit your friend for 2. Then we can move here and push you up. No, we can't push you up. We'll have to just deal with the blob ourselves. Which is not a problem. I'd much rather have the centipede hurt the blobber. Like that's so much better. We can even come down here if we want. and shoot it, but this thing will hit the building. So what we have to do, I think, is we have to... I was gonna say we have to freeze the building, but there's really not a good spot to freeze the building. I still like the jump move though, that's a good one. Jump over there. Still trying to figure out what this turn is gonna be. I guess I could just shoot the blob. I'd really like to shoot the blobber though. What I need to do is I need to take a hit somehow. We can do it right here. Freeze. Then we can position ourselves here. Ah, but we only do 1 damage to this guy, because he's only gonna take 2 damage. How the heck can I kill the blobber and the blob? Blobber and the blob. Maybe I'm overthinking it? I always have to think, maybe I'm overthinking it. Because if I end turn, the scorpion blocks the centipede shot. Okay, I'm overthinking this. We don't need to necessarily worry about what the centipede shot is gonna do. Because it was hitting a building. No, all we gotta do is just end turn, the scorpion will move and block the shot, take 2 damage. So actually, if we punch it, it's gonna die. So we could easily kill the scorpion. Okay, so that's an easy first move kill. And then what we can do is we can move here, freeze the building, move here, shoot us, break the blob, do 1 damage to the blobber, and free ourselves from the ice. Or what we could do, if we really wanted, is, well, we can't defensive shrapnel, but we could... I don't know. I don't know what else we could do to make that work. I guess the best thing to do would be push the crab up so the crab kills the blobber, and then we can just come over here and do nothing, because the mirror mech has no action. I kind of hate it, because I would like the mirror mech to do something, but if the mirror mech literally has no action, then the best we can do is free the Aegis mech, so that the Aegis mech can, like, hit the blob and kill the blobber. So, I think that's our move. It's a bit complicated, but I think that's our move. Block a spawn, knock you up. You kill the blob, so now we don't have to worry about it. Then we will... Not there. Defensive shrapnel to free our Aegis mech, who can then walk down here, punch this guy, almost kill him. We're blocking 1 Vec from spawning. You're gonna hit the scorpion, you're gonna hit the blob, and you're gonna have 1 HP. It's not that bad. What is this tile? Oh, from the centipede. It's not that bad. We can probably get the kill enemies. That sucks. Might be a little tough. If I just move, then there's a lot of nonsense happening here. We still have to deal with the frickin' blob again, though. Oh my god. And the blobber is still alive. I really don't want to lose 3 power, though. Okay, what's going on here? You're shooting, you're shooting. You're rooting, you're tooting. I mean, if I push you forward 1, you'll kill your friend. The problem is I can't actually push you forward 1. If I push you forward 1, you'll block a spawn. And your friend will almost kill you, but you're still hitting a building. There are 3 buildings under attack. How do we solve this problem? That kills you. We could just use you to shoot you and then just use you to punch you. But still gotta deal about this guy. I guess we can flip his attack direction so he stands still. Do it from behind him so we don't take damage. That's a good way of doing it. We're not really killing enemies very quickly, but at least we are dealing with things. Slowly. But we are dealing with things. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. Next turn is gonna suck though. Man, next turn is gonna suck, but we need to kill you. We flip your attack direction so you die to the centipede, you die on this turn. Kill a blob. Oh, hold up. I can't actually kill the blob without shooting a building. So how do we kill that blob? You can do it. What do? Shoot this guy. Okay, that's easy. Then you are hitting a building. How do we deal with that? You know, I suppose I could move you forward, but that'll kill the time pod. I could freeze you. You'll be removed from the ice though, and you'll still take no damage. I could freeze the building. Freezing the building is what we should do. Absolutely. Okay, so you move here, attack this thing. You move here, attack you. You move here, freeze the building. Ah, but it freezes yourself. So move yourself here, that way you unfreeze. No buildings are taking damage. We're gonna have more units next turn, but we're making progress slowly. We have to block 2 spawns next turn too. I don't know if we can do that. I don't know if there's gonna be 2 spawns to block. I don't think there is. There might be 1 spawn to block, but I don't think there's gonna be 2. Which, admittedly, I didn't really think about. Yeah, so we literally cannot get this objective anymore. So this is not gonna be a perfect island, but that's okay. You're doing a ton of damage. Well, I like that as an opening move. You're hitting a building though. How do I stop you from hitting a building? That'll do it, but then you'll die. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. You're only hitting 1 building. This has just been a poor mission. From the beginning, we probably should have focused a little bit more on freezing, but we never really had an opportunity to freeze too many enemies. We had to keep dealing with these single blobs. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I mean, there's 6 enemies on this screen right now. It's kind of hard to find the time to do the appropriate freezing. But, how are we gonna do this? This deals with 2 enemies. You're hitting nothing, you're hitting a building. How do we deal with you? We actually can't get far enough down there to deal with you. What if I leap? Still not good enough. Because the blob is still gonna explode. I think we're gonna let this building die. I just gotta find a way of actually saving everything else. And honestly, I don't know how we're gonna do that right now. I still like this as an opening move. Kills the blobber, although it's a little late for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need you to not be here, but I can't make that happen. Unless I do this. But then how are we gonna stop this blob from hitting the building? We're not. Okay. No, we can. Defensive shrapnel, we'll move it out of the way. Then how the heck are we going to, although, you know, if we push you up, that'll also do it. How are we gonna save you from the scorpion? A freeze would do it. Unfortunately, I don't like the freeze because we're not freezing anything important. You're hitting a building, you're hitting a building, you're hitting a building. Push the blob up, that saves 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I do have a move. I figured it out. I think we can leap. We can leap and push the scorpion away from us. That should be good enough. Yeah, okay. But we'll still do this because that saves 2 buildings. Then we can move here, leap here to free our mech, and then our mech can just move here, and that's not gonna work. You have to push like this. Now the unfortunate thing is that if we do this, we're not actually killing anything. The blob lives, the scarab lives, and we have another unit on the next turn. I could freeze this little hornet guy here, or this scarab, but then we cannot move next turn because we're gonna be frozen. Well, let's hope that we have a good turn next turn. Let's hope that the enemies just really want to attack my own units. We're still probably going to have to just accept that some buildings are gonna take damage. Also, this mech is completely locked in. They can only do one action, which is shoot this thing. You're also hitting a building. You all are hitting me, which is really not that bad. In fact, I don't even have to move and I will still live. But it's still horrible because I don't really know what I'm gonna do here. You gotta go, you gotta go. Attack order is you first. Push you onto the conveyor belt, you're dead. If I push you under the conveyor belt, you're gonna shoot the power plant. You're only hitting 1 building, so I might just let you go. Unfortunately, I don't know what to do. I might as well shoot, because you just have, like, no action. If I free the Aegis mech, 1, 2, 3. If I free the Aegis mech, I can leap here. Pushes you off to the side, you still hit this building. Yeah, let's not do that. I think we're just gonna have to... Man, I hate that they're both attacking the building. You hit for 3, you hit for 2. Might lose multiple buildings here. Attack of 8. Well, I mean, if I shoot here, it'll block the shot from you. Actually, wait, if I shoot here and push this over, I'll have 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually not enough to do anything. Yeah, what if I just free the mirror mech? Like, shoot here, destroy this thing, and then I have 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't kill the scarab, because the scarab will only take 1 damage from bump, even though it's acidified. You can just, like, keep yourself alive by just flipping him or doing whatever you want. You could even booster. I mean, if you booster... Ah, wait a minute. If you booster, you kill the blobber. the ice mech can kill the blob, and then we'll have 5 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can kill the scarab. So we only have one thing attacking, which is the centipede. It's doing 2 damage to a building, but will only take 2 damage doing that turn. Is there a better turn? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can move here, which is not good enough. If only the mirror mech also had flight, that would be perfect. But he flippin' doesn't. What about freezing you? Okay. Then, I still like it accomplishes nothing. I do like this as a move to get out though, because it does kill the blobber, which frees up a line for the mech to come over here and kill the scarab. I don't think there's a way that we can do this though with keeping everything intact. Can we get through? Okay, and that, I'm gonna see if I can get the line again that only takes 1 grid damage, but I forget where it was. What was the line that only let me take 1 grid damage? Was there even a 1 grid damage line? I don't think there was, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I don't think there was a 1 grid damage line, because I can't deal with both the centipede and the scarab at the same time using only these 2 units. Because Aegis Mech is locked in place, the only thing they can do that's worthwhile is booster, which doesn't accomplish anything. Pushing this guy down does not accomplish anything. He still attacks the building. I could, in theory, use defensive shrapnel to move him over 1 more, but that still doesn't accomplish anything because he'll just attack the power plant building, which I would prefer to keep alive because it's an objective. So even if we boost her over, that doesn't matter. If we boost her over and then shoot shrapnel and then shoot here, that also doesn't accomplish anything. No, so we're just gonna have to let this building take 2 damage. I think that's the best option. Now, what was that again? It was this, and then it was this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it was, I believe, this. Unless there was a way that I could block the shot, but I don't think there's a way that I can block the shot and still get the kill here. So we're just gonna move over here and then shoot you. I think that's the best we can do it. I really do. And we're not blocking the spawns, so we're already not getting the perfect island. We're gonna lose a couple of grid power, but that's fine. Didn't resist, whatever. If there was a better line there, I don't know where it was, but we messed up on this mission early. We did not deal with the enemies fast enough. We weren't able to block the spawns fast enough. That's okay though. Shrapnel cannon! Probably not gonna use it. We still have to do 1 more of these freaking missions too. I really do not want to do this. I mean, I've learned my lesson. We can't deal with enemies fast enough. So I'm just gonna destroy the acid vats, which is usually pretty easy. Attack order of the blob. The blob attacked last, so unfortunately it was not really feasible to use that for any purpose on the mission. What do we have? Blobber, centipede, 2 horrible enemies. Let's see if we can't get you to blob like right here, although you might want to try to blob here. Hopefully you can't move through buildings. You know what, why don't we just lock you in place? That way you can't do anything. And then we got a scarab all the way over there, who also sucks. I wish I could put myself in acid, actually. That would possibly help me slightly, but you know, now that I think about it, can you even get anywhere to attack me? The blob is a lob, which means you can't do it next to you. You're not going to move there. You're either going to move here or here or here. If you can go through the acid vat, you can go through the acid though, which means you could go here and attack here. So I think we're gonna change it up a little bit. We're gonna move here, and we're gonna move here. Maybe get lucky and have you attack that spot. You can just move there. Actually, you know what? No. I want you to attack here with the blob. That's the beauty spot. There we go. Okay, I think I figured it out. Okay. Took a minute. I've got to think more about the opening move sometimes. I guess they will stop on acid. Still, perfect spot for the blob. Yeah, I think I need to pay a little bit more attention sometimes to that opening move, because it is super important. Well, that's annoying. I like that. And then I can just walk up to you and hit you, or smack you for 6. We gotta kill you. Sorry, hold on. Please move. Why can you not move there? Oh, you can't go through enemies. I always forget that you cannot actually go through enemies, unlike your friend. Well, in that case, I like this. And then with 5 move, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can't get where we need to go. Okay, if we can't get where we need to go, we'll break the spawning pool, because then our mirror mech can stand here and kill both the scion and the centipede in one shot. We can just go over here and then just honestly freeze this guy. But I don't think we can freeze productively, so maybe I'll actually go here and freeze the building? No, I'll push you onto the spawn. That's for the best. Yeah, okay. So, destroy this. Get 2 kills. Push you onto the spawn. Now this was a good opening turn, because now on turn 2 that there's gonna be so little, it buys us time to position, to block spawns, and to get ready for what's happening next. That first turn is just so important, and we screwed up the first turn on that last mission. Now we're in much better spot. And you're also all dead. And I think I'm just going to... I think I'm just gonna dunk you? Or freeze you. I could dunk you. You know what? Can you not? Oh, you've already attacked. Look, sometimes I just forget, okay? I gotta kill you though, or freeze you. You know what? Freeze the building. I'd like to get the kill on him, but hopefully he'll be available next turn for the kill. I'd rather just freeze the building, and then you can... You could have leapt. In fact, that's actually a very good turn. You could have leapt directly here and then push him into the drink. You know what? I actually think that's such a good turn that we're gonna undo specifically so that we can do this. And then we can just, don't freeze your own mech. That's silly. But what we can do is something like this. Is there even a reason to freeze him? No. I guess we'll just, well no, we should at least still attack so that we don't take damage. All right, 2 units. You're dead in 1 shot because you're acidified. You're unfortunately positioned because I can't just shoot you, and defensive shrapnel doesn't push me away. Me away. But I guess we could just come here and then kick the crap out of you, or we could just come here and kick the crap out of you, but then we have nothing to do with the Hornet. So, well, I guess we do have something that can deal with the Hornet. We just shoot it. Because I can't shoot you because I'll hit the building. So I think, yeah, we're gonna have to Let's do it like this. Three units next turn, we can freeze one of them. I like it. Centipede, Hornet, and Scorpion. Unfortunately, we still have to deal with the Hornet, even though they're positioned there. We gotta deal with everything, so all we gotta really do is, well, I mean, we have a turn, we have plays. You get frozen. You get pushed, which will actually kill you, and then you can just get flipped. You're not gonna attack anything, which will actually, will it kill you? No, looked like it did. So you come here, freeze. You come here, push. You come here, flip, and turn. Okay, beautiful. Still have one mission left to do, and it's the leader mission. What is the leader? It's not the blob, is it? We've already fought the blob, and the blob did not win. We in fact won. Reactor core. What is it? Scion Abomination. Oh lord. We also have 2 reactor cores. We should have spent one on the previous intermission, but I forgot to. So let's get health. Let's get a shield. Destroy the Abomination. We're pretty quick at destroying a target if we focus them down, so that shouldn't be too bad. Let's see if we can't get the Centipede to attack us right down the middle. Yeah, if we can get the Centipede to attack us right down the middle, we can just walk out of the way. Nope. Scion Abomination was like, yo, Centipede, don't attack right down the middle. Well, makes that slightly annoying. But we can still get the kill by shooting him, and then his friend will kill him, so that's not a bad move. We'll probably then freeze the building just to make sure that it's frozen. Although I suppose we could just come down here and flip him to prevent him from hitting the building anyways. Or we could just push enemies into other enemies, or into, you know, spawn blockable positions. Like we could even leave the Scion here, and oh, you know what? I actually like that. We can move him to block the spawn, push you off of a building, shoot the Scion Abomination, and then we'll have one less enemy that spawns on that turn, and then we'll also kill the Scion. Or we could push the Scion onto the spawn, but he's not gonna die if we do that. Not necessarily anyways. So I like that turn. I do. Saves the buildings. Blocks the spawn. Come down here, do the same thing. We got a nice handy little shield too. Although, you know, we could have done it by pushing the Scarab into the spawn too, but like this works. This is actually probably better because it does more damage directly. Alright, so the Scion Abomination is probably the easiest boss to kill because he doesn't do ridiculous damage. He just heals units. Who cares? I love going for the buildings, huh? Well, at least we can freeze now. So I like the freeze. Yeah. Yep. I mean, yep. Good freeze. Very good freeze. Now, one enemy. This is a good time for it. Buys us time to think about what we're gonna do next. And what we're gonna do next is just nothing. Block all of the spawns. Easiest boss is Beetle if there's a cliff, lol, says Diminutive Jerry. I've never seen a cliff, like a chasm, on I think any of my boss fights, and that's probably why, so that you can't just kill him immediately. Yeah, I can't remember one ever being on a boss mission. A cliff, a pit. What are we doing? Right, we're just killing you guys. Pretty easy. Even free him from the ice if we really wanted to. Or make him just be destroyed by his own bomb, which seems pretty sweet. Reason for removal, rival Vec. That's how I killed it the first time, says Diminutive Jerry. I don't think I've ever seen a pit. So we didn't quite get Perfect Island, but that's okay. We do have a couple of things to change, potentially. We could get rid of Shrapnel Cannon and replace it with Shrapnel Cannon? Wait a minute. Sorry. We can get rid of Defensive Shrapnel. We do have 4 more power that we can equip. Wait. Yeah, that's our Shrapnel Cannon. I'm getting a little confused on my own here. You have Artemis Artillery, which is quite good. I think we'll keep it. Boosters is very nice in case you get stuck. But Defensive Shrapnel hasn't really been that important. Getting something that could maybe do a little bit more damage is nice, but how are we going to do more damage than we already do 3 damage per turn? Or we do 3 damage per attack with the Janus Cannon. I think... Oh, you know what? I think we'll get Hermes Engine instead of the boosters. Boosters are nice, but Hermes Engine is just so good. Yeah, it's fantastic. We'll get that. And let me buy the reactor. Takes 2 power. Dude, honestly, take it. Brute class weapon. Nah, it's so nice. It's way better than boosters, I think, anyways. Especially on this unit who has maneuverable. They can move through enemy units already. Do we want Shrapnel Cannon? We can't get 4 reactor power. In fact, we're full up on reactor power for everyone. We can get, at best, 1 more reactor core. I guess we're just gonna get 1 more reactor core. Although I do like the idea of the Shrapnel Cannon doing a ton of damage. So does Janus Cannon. Janus Cannon. So you know what? Sell. Get grid defense. Leave island.